Welcome to the Fia College of Gooder Learning and Higher Technology. Affectionately dubbed the FIA by staff and student alike, it is widely regarded as the most college in Ireland. Meet Ali, a 19-year-old gender-fluid student, set to embark on their first day of Semester 1 here at the FIA. So how are you feeling?
I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I took a year out after my leaving cert just to kind of get my bearings, you know.
What was your time in school like?
It was a bit tricky, to be honest. I'm non-binary, so I don't identify as either gender, and, well, teenagers, they had a hard time understanding that.
What was your leaving cert like?
Not great. I'd done as best as I could, but it wasn't good.
And what were your opinions when you came to the Fia Open Day?
I didn't actually come to the open day here. It wasn't my first choice.
What choice was it?
My last.
So, can you tell us what your first class is?
I have a pragmatical philosophical prose with Renton Bannister.
Good morning, millennials. My name is Renton Bannister, and your name is first years. Now, a lot of people around here might call you freshers or new students. But keep this in mind, you are first years. This is your first year in this college, your first year on this course, your first year under my reign. And I hold the reins of your education.
Story, I'm Sean.
Hi, Addy.
Mohammed or McBeal?
Sorry?
Yep. Crack with the cameras.
They're filming a documentary.
On the college?
No, on me.
And what makes you so interesting?
I'm not sure really. I'm non-binary, so I guess they thought that'd be interesting for some reason.
What? Like non-binary? Like numbers?
No.
Like 000011000011000?
Nothing to do with numbers at all. I choose not to identify as any specific gender.
Like,
Are you looking for your Irish?
you're a girl, no?
No.
But a lad, no?
No.
Is it the Irish girls?
But you have to choose one.
Do I?
Yes?
Says who?
My mom, my dad, the telly, the newspapers.
Okay,
they
well,
all-
I happen to respectfully but sternly disagree with them.
Oh yeah, they won't be here. Yeah, and you'll be stuck here working in fucking Dunn Stores or Lidl or something, yeah?
So,
Star Wars comes.
like,
What do you expect?
down there,
Think is philosophical fucking
do you have an Audi or an Innie?
What are your parents thinking of? You know what I mean? Are you looking for...
So, how was your first lecture?
Interesting. The module seems quite cool.
We saw you chatting to a student at the beginning.
Sean, he was okay. He was a bit direct though, but the lecturer seems cool.
The lecturer that Ali spoke of was none other than the infamous Renton Bannister, who we will get a chance to speak to later on, along with some of the other staff members here at the FIA. Following on from their first lecture, Ali thought it wise to explore the diverse array of societies that the college has to offer. Unfortunately for Ali, none of the societies seemed to pique their interest. While the tattoo society wasn't much better. It had almost nothing to do with the craft of designing or giving tattoos. Rather, it seemed more like a safe space.
I got this tattoo of a bird because birds have wings and birds can fly away. Sometimes I wish I was a bird and I could fly away.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm mad to get a tattoo. Do you know Harley Quinn out of Suicide Squad? She's got "Lucky You" right above the barn doors, like, and I'm mad to get it right there, like. But then I was talking to my brother, and he was saying that I should get something funnier, like "Chow Down" or something like that. Or else I was looking through my boyfriend's phone. You know, we all do it, like. And he had a picture of a bureau with "Thug Life" right there, and I thought that was class, like. So no, I don't have a clue what I'm gonna get, like.
That's a great question. Do you see this, guys? This is a great question. Because, I mean, you're looking at a level of empowerment here. Because, I mean, look at you, it's so confident. It exudes pure confidence. But, I mean, like, you are going to be worried that it's going to be considered as mainstream given that Suicide Squad is so popular right now.
So, how did you find that?
A bit strange. It wasn't really what I expected. I thought it'd be more about like the craft of making tattoos or like designing them, or maybe even looking into tattoo artists or something. But that was just, I don't know, that just wasn't what I expected, to be honest.
Following our excursion through the eccentric societies on display, it was time for Ali's next class, The Fundamentals of Feminism and the Misappropriations of Misogyny,
Hi class. Sorry, I'm late.
with Felicity Huber.
Hey everyone, my name is Felicity Huber. That's brie as in the cheese. Sweet and white. Now, in this class you'll be learning all about the struggles of women and the seance of suffragettes, but most importantly, you'll be learning about the man bastard and the ego death that can occur from a place of penile servitude. So, before I get started, hey, you, excuse me, sorry, you on the phone there.
Me?
Yeah, are you okay there? Yep. Yeah? Yeah, is that all you have to say for yourself? What's your name?
Shane.
Shane, okay Shane, if you wouldn't mind paying attention.
Hi, can I talk to you for a second?
Hi, Ali, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Hi. I really admire what you're doing, Ali. I mean, obviously, being a woman from a physical standpoint is so much better because, we're women and we have life between our legs. Being a man is better politically. I totally get that too, but what you're doing, is amazing. And look at you. You dress down and you don't wear makeup and you're not really doing anything with your hair, but that's, you're projecting a strong image, Ali, and I think it's very commendable. I support you, my non-binary brother, sister.
Thanks.
Okay, Ali. Okay, bye.
Did you get that, yeah?
Following their surreal encounter with Felicity Huber, Ali decided it was time to take a stroll for lunch. This allowed the crew and I to explore the college on our own. And as we had figured, it was feeding time. The students congregate here in the canteen. They gorge on a plethora of home-cooked meals, salted and malted snacks, as well as on an array of dry, overpriced deli counter sandwiches, rolls, paninis and jam buns. Here we have where the hierarchy dine upon their nutrients in a controlled social environment, away from the hullabaloo and chaos that... I'm going to stop doing the Attenborough voice. I don't think I can do it. I don't think it works well. Here is where the staff eat, and this is Renton Bannister, who we spoke about earlier, and most of the other staff seem to leave him be when he eats his lunch. So we approached him.
If we could maybe ask you a few questions.
Go on then. Not in here though.
Is it too noisy or?
Too noisy, yeah, that's it.
So Renton, what can you tell us about working in the FIA?
Is that what they call it nowadays?
What did they used to call it?
The DACO.
Sorry?
What is this for anyway? What do you want to know?
Oh, we're a following a non-binary fresher on their first day of third level education.
A what?
A non-binary fresher.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, first year. A non-binary first year student.
Now we're getting somewhere. And what exactly does numeric code have to do with a biological being being enrolled as a first year student?
No, non-binary is in gender fluid.
Can we just stop with the farcical terms, please? First they were digital code, now they're a liquid.
They don't identify as male or female.
Ah, I see. Well, best of luck to them. What has this got to do with me?
They went on lunch, so we're doing a bit of exploring on our own.
Ah, there isn't much to see, is there?
How's that?
Take a fucking look around. A glorified secondary school. Half of the lecturers in here wouldn't know a fucking laptop from a cabbage. There's no funding for any of the humanities courses. And any of the people in here who make the decisions are more like lizard people in disguise. And they don't let you dole out the discipline anymore. We live in a victim culture. That's all I see in front of me. Victims. Wipe their arses and give them their degree. Back even in the 90s, I had a cerebral way of looking after students who failed their CA or their exams. Do you want to see what I mean, lads? Failure. Pathetic. Moron. Simpleton. Useless. Idiot. Waste of your parents and the government's money. You see, lads, you do that to a student in the 80s, and the end of the semester, he gets a 78 GPA. But look at this guy. You think I'd stolen his iPhone or something? Well, lads, been nice talking to you. I gotta go now. You know, minds to mold and all that. Song for Raggedy Boy, eh? Mum's the word, boys.
Hey guys, where have you been? I've been back from lunch for nearly an hour.
Sorry, we were just chatting to one of your lecturers and getting to know some more members of the staff and just, trying to figure out the pulse of the place. And we must have just lost track of time. We're sorry, we're just getting lots of valuable info.
By the way, lads, if you're wondering why the arts and humanities are dying, just ask this strapping young lad, raising a generation of muscle-bound, feather-brained he-men ready to rape us into oblivion.
Ali, would you mind terribly if we spoke to that other gentleman for a second? We just find it best, to cover as much ground as possible.
Okay, what will I...
I don't know, Ali. Go for a walk or something. Go explore. We'll come back to you in a while, okay?
Okay, I'll see you.
Renton had suggested that we speak to Jonathan Houlihan, the health and leisure lecturer. So, Jonathan, you're a lecturer here.
Yeah, I teach health and leisure, but I don't really like the term lecturer.
What do you like to call yourself?
Guru. Yeah, the body's a temple, so I be the guru. It's like a metaphor, really. The body, it's like a machine, a human machine. Not like the Terminator or anything, but a fleshy, muscly machine. But instead of wires and stuff, you got intestines and blood and all that, And I love teaching fitness, I just love getting people, letting them become something else. It doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what colour your skin is, how stupid you are, it just makes no difference. You can be like a genius, but you're not right unless you actually are fit. Except for fat people. Yeah, there's no place for fat people. The humanity courses can have them. I think that being fat is a 100% choice to just say, I don't want to become attractive, I don't want to become a better person. It's just a commitment to being a slob. And every fat person I see, it's a slight against people who work for their bodies, people who try really hard to become better people. Like myself. Fat. Oh, fat. Unfit. Unfit fat.
I wouldn't say he was fat at all now.
That guy, he's a fresher. give him till final year if he decides that Johnny Vegas. See.
Jonathan explained to us how we have to think of our surrounding areas in terms of fitness. He told us that every single flight of stairs, railing, any part of the college could be a potential workout machine. And he made an utmost point to prove this to us. Do you do many hours here in the college?
Well, I'm kept kind of busy, I'm head of soccer club, football club, rugby club. We brought in cricket for a while. Water polo, swimming, golf and chess. So yeah, kept kind of busy,
And classes?
I do a few, yeah, but it's hard to get away from the gym, Rome being built by me and all that. So I might miss a few classes, miss a few lectures, but the college know that and they understand because the class I'm in for, looking good and being jacked up is some of the best teaching I can give anyone. And when I come into class, the few that I get in for, I'm jacked up, like I'm buzzing. And the students notice that, especially the young viewers. Actually, can we cut that? Start that bit again, maybe. Yeah.
And what would one of your exams entail?
Guys, I can't be giving away all my secrets. Come on.
Mr. Hoolan's definitely the toughest mark in the entire college. His last test, we had to decide who was fat and skinny on a sheet of paper. It was just a load of pictures that we had to give people ticks on if they were fat, or completely leave it blank if we were skinny. I only got 52% and I studied for it a lot. He literally had a picture of a centaur in it, and what can we do with a centaur like?
Alright, first off I want to apologise that we're not in my office today. Unfortunately I had to get it repainted because someone went in yesterday and wrote cock on the wall in blood. But that'll be sorted soon. Anyway, on to the students. For the most part, I completely and utterly despise every single one of them. They are unattractive, they smell bad, they're the most unappealing group of people I've ever had to deal with in my life, I mean, even the attractive ones, But, the thing about them is they pay their dues, they work their way up, and they get a little bit of respect, prison ethics, as I call it. Right, but the freshers, they need to be treated at such a level, they're basically subhuman, they need to learn respect.
So what made you choose this line of work to be the head of the Students' Union?
Do you think a politician gives a rat's arse about his constituents? Do you think a king cares about his peasants? Do you think a duke cares about whatever it is a duke is in control of? No. I'm here for three things: the money, the power, and the Bjorns, the female young Bjorns.
And do you find that the position you're in opens up potential for...
Oh, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. It's like they flock to me like lambs to the slaughter, like the baby cows to the mother cow, that type of thing,
Slaughter?
Huh? So, well, that's just a euphemism, But what I mean is, they see the power. They see this bulk of masculinity in front of them. They see a man who can get them things, get them places, get them better grades, get them into all the events, and they see it's me, And it also helps that I haven't paid for a Johnny in 7 years to get them for free. Johnny Central.
And what about the male students? Would you help the male students like as much as you help the female ones?
I'll be completely honest. They're basically invisible to me. I can't see them. I can't hear them. As far as I'm concerned, I'm in a college full of young females.
And do you think that that's like...
Well, it is. Well, I mean, it's completely legal. I will reassure you. I check their Facebooks. I check their Twitters. I check the student records. I shouldn't be checking them, but I do. To make sure that they're of age, that they're at least 18, 17 at a push.
And what if a male student came to you with a problem? Would you help them?
I block them out and we think about a female student in its place. That's what I've been thinking about.
And you worry about what male students' opinions of you are like?
To be honest, judging what happened in my office, you can obviously tell what the male... I don't care because you can't write a man. And that's that on women anyway. Now anyway, on to the colours. My policy on the
No, thanks. I think we'll just leave it there. Cheers. Bye now.
Oh yeah, you were done.
Yeah, we've gotten all we need.
Whole,
but-
like,
no, you were
5-point
great.
plan
That's all we need. We got a lot more people to talk to, lot more places to see, a
Okay.
lot more things to do. You were great. We don't need any more
okay.
from you. Thanks very much.
All right, yeah, that's thanks. Cheers, thanks.
So, how old are you?
19.
That's what I like about you freshers. I keep getting older. You stay the same age.
Isn't that a line from Dazed and Confused?
No, don't think so.
I think it is.
Nah, I've never heard of it.
You know, Ben Affleck, Matthew McConaughey, Stoners, fuck you.
Oh, directed by Richard Linklater.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, and what age are you?
Oh, I'm 23. Yeah. I'm a mature student.
That's cool.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I get back to education payments every week, and I live at home, so I get paid to go to college, and my mom cooks my dinners and does my washing, so I just get to chill.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal, if I do say so myself.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
Good to know.
Yeah. You should come over sometime. You should come over sometime.
I'm gonna go now. I think it's good if we move from here.
I'll see you in class. Have you seen Gremlins? The special edition. I have to do disc edition. Okay, cool. See you.
So I don't think I have any other classes today, or...
Oh, we're just outside the final year project room. We might just give a quick knock and see if we can pop in. You don't mind waiting here a second?
Could I not just come in with you?
Well, no, because you're a fresher and no final year student wants a fresher anywhere near them.
Okay, should I just sit down over...
This is my first day of fourth year.
Your first day of final year?
Yeah, final year.
And how's it going so far?
Man, not good. Not good at all.
In what way? Why so?
Like, they just did a layout of all the work we have to do this year. We've like 9.5 presentations. We have to do production logs for everything. We have to do logs about our production logs. We have to keep documentation of everything. It's too much. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it all in 1 year. I didn't have this beard this morning.
Could we maybe touch it? You know, if you didn't have it this morning, just to see what it's like to touch a newly grown beard?
No.
You will have to excuse the slight decrease in visual quality. Our excursion to the FYP room left our primary camera somewhat damaged. Once we had regrouped and switched to our backup, this crew and I found ourselves pleasantly surprised that International Day was in full swing. We found it highly unusual that such an event would take place on the first day of the first semester, but you know, who are we to judge? We chatted to Erasmus students at their individual stalls, each highlighting the different culture and heritage of their home countries. Our sound man Connor even decided to give the boom mic a break and join me on indulging on the diverse cuisine on offer. We spoke to students from China, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and we even met a real-life actual Canadian person.
That was nice. Nice bit of food, bit of culture, as they say, you know. We'll get back to it now. Oh, shit. Hi. How's it going? We must have gotten separated during International Day. You know, all the stalls and the food was a bit hectic.
I don't care. I honestly thought that you guys cared about me, but there's something else going on here, and I'm done with all of this unless you come clean.
Just tell me, man.
Exactly, tell me, but tell me what exactly?
Oh, all right. Cards on the table. You're not necessarily the subject of our documentary. More so, we took advantage of your situation to get our foot in the door.
So you used me?
Used is a very cold term. We prefer utilised.
Or duped?
No, look. The reason we are doing this documentary is because this college is a joke. It's a facilitated joke gone on too far. More so than that, it's a paradox. It's like the fucking Twilight Zone. The lecturers, the students, a place like this shouldn't exist. We'd heard rumblings about it, but we knew that we needed to get in here and document it. And they wouldn't let us unless we had a valid reason. Then you came along.
So an excuse.
No reason, Ali, to show how backwards and asinine this place is by exposing a non-binary, unique individual such as yourself to it.
Or you could have warned me from the beginning.
No, me and the guys talked about it and we all agreed we could not sacrifice authenticity.
You're all pricks, do you know that?
No, we're documentarians. Subtle difference. But you're right, and we're sorry. I understand if you don't want to do the doc anymore.
No, look, sure, I may as well finish it off for you, give you a nice round ending.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if it helps the college in the long run, I may as well. What else am I doing?
That'd be fantastic, seriously, because that's our whole intention here. Are you sure now?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, Ali. You're a team player, do you know that? And we've been through a lot. Don't hug it out.
No, I'm good. I don't need a hug.
What do you mean you don't hug? Everybody hugs.
No, I don't.
We've been through something. No, we'll do a little group hug.
No, I'm good.
Come here.
I don't really.
Connor, bring it in. Bring it in.
I don't really. It's not really what I do.
We've learned a lot during our time here at the Flucht Fia. Whether it be the peculiar students, the somewhat incompetent staff, the lack of funding or understanding of the vast majority of courses, this place does have a somewhat unique, well, charm isn't the word. Nor does the college harbour any real substance of any sort. But alas, it's here as a final choice for anyone who messes up their exams enough and lacks the patience to repeat the Leaving Cert. So, Ali, first impressions, thoughts, etc.?
Are you serious?
Anything, please.
Look, what can I say? No one is perfect. I've lived my whole entire life wishing people understood that. No situation in life is perfect. No college is perfect. No place, no town. It's all about perspective. Plus, they say first impressions are nearly always wrong. So even though the three of you, frankly, made this whole situation 10 times more complicated and convoluted than it actually had to be, I'm going to remain hopeful. I'm going to get on the bus and I'm going to go home to my new home. I'm going to meet my new flatmates for the first time. So I'm excited, I'm happy, and I think I can grow to like this place. It's got no charm or substance or anything really of that matter, but I think it has something, do you know?
If you wish to attend a college without ever really experiencing what a true college has to offer, if you are merely searching for little more than a glorified secondary school and a document at the end confirming that you attended college, then you can look no further than the Flucht Fia College of Gooder Learning and Higher Technology.
Or maybe, you know, I have to spend the next 4 years of my life here, and it's going to feel like a jail sentence.
Gee, lads, mind walking home.